How's it going, everyone? Got quite a bit to talk about in today's video. We have a new weekend offer sale over on the PlayStation Store. Also want to highlight some pretty solid PS4 and PS5 game deals. PS5 game deals, actually. So we'll get to that at the end of this video. Those two are physical deals, but again, a brand new PSN sale. Weekend offer is always a smaller sale, but there's actually some decent stuff that you might want to check out, so let's talk about it. Right off the top, this is the top game that is listed, Crime Boss Rockay City. I haven't played this. I've heard very, very bad things about it. That game came out of nowhere. It actually has like some pretty notable talent that worked on it as well, so take it for what you will, but it's 28 bucks. I probably wouldn't get it. Gang Beast is $7.99. Not bad on that. Police Simulator Patrol Officers 25% off for $29.99. Feel like they can make a simulator out of anything these days, and it'll do fairly well. Assassin's Creed Valhalla Deluxe is $19.99. Really, what you probably should look at, though, is the Assassin's Creed Valhalla Ragnarok Edition, which is 70% off for $29.99, which I think is quite a good deal. Now, it sucks how Ubisoft splits up these Valhalla editions, because there's the Deluxe Edition that's on sale for $19.99. That includes a lot of bonus stuff, and then there's also the Ragnarok Edition that includes the base game and the Dawn of the Ragnarok expansion. Then there's the Complete Edition, which isn't on sale. That includes Dawn of the Ragnarok and the Season Pass, which includes a lot of other expansions as well. I wish they would have just went the route of the Ragnarok Edition, giving you everything, but hey, that's just me being cheap. I liked AC Valhalla comparatively to the other Assassin's Creed games, which is like blasphemy if you talk to Assassin's Creed fans since the release of Origins. Generally speaking, from who I talk to, most people think Valhalla is the worst of Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla. I like the Viking setting. I've always been a sucker for that setting, so I feel like that's the reason why I was able to enjoy this game more. Maybe it was also the element of it being a PlayStation 5 launch title, and I remember when I got my PS5 in, AC Valhalla was like the one game a bunch of my boys wanted to see me play, and we just got into that game. For whatever reason, yeah, the cross-gen game, which is funny because when I got my PS4, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag was the game that I played more so than like Killzone Shadowfall, so figure that one out. And Valhalla more so than the Demon's Souls remake, figure that one out. But yeah, nonetheless, Assassin's Creed still got me, even though I complain about the new style of games all the time. But nevertheless, there you go with that. That's $29.99. Mordhau is on sale, super expensive on that. Rogue Legacy 2 is $18.74. That was a plus extra day one title, $18.74 on that if you do want to buy it. A Way Out is $6, which I think is quite good. Sniper Elite 5 is $24. That's on plus extra. Dying Light 2 Stay Human Deluxe Edition is $44, which is kind of crazy to think about given that that game is over a year and a half old at this stage of the game. That does include the Bloody Ties expansion and a bunch of other in-game stuff. There is the Ultimate Edition, and there's going to be another piece of story DLC to come out for Dying Light 2, so keep that in mind. If you're a Plus Premium subscriber, you can get a 3-hour trial for Dying Light 2, so maybe check that out if you're interested. But nevertheless, Division 2 Warlords of New York Edition, that's $18. That's actually not that bad. Like, I played Division 2 kind of recently. I played Division 2 when it just dropped on Steam. That was, I think, back in January, and I actually had some fun with it, so, you know, I played Division 2, obviously, when it initially came out, and then, you know, played it again earlier this year. It was January, not a lot of stuff was coming out, you guys know the deal. What else we got? King of Fighters 15 Standard Edition, $24 on that. Dying Light the Following Enhanced Edition is $9. That's a tremendous deal, of course. I mean, I feel like everybody has Dying Light by now, but if you don't, you should definitely pick it up for $9. South Park The Stick of Truth is $7.49. Great game. I've talked very highly about it. I mean, it's an RPG done by Obsidian, and even if you're not a South Park fan, I wasn't a South Park fan, and I played that game, and I thought it was absolutely hilarious. And, you know, I've watched South Park, but I never just got super into it. I don't watch television like that, but, yeah, that game was great, so $7.49 for that is great. City Skylines is on sale. Remastered is $8, which is pretty good. Just bear in mind, that game's got an obscene amount of DLC and bonus content, so yeah, just something to be mindful of. City Skylines 2 obviously out later this year. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag is at $9. AC Unity at $9. Pretty good on both those. Risk of Rain 2, $6.24. Great deal on that, especially if you can get a couple friends to pick it up. Awesome deal. Shadow of the Tomb Raider Definitive, $9.99 on that. Great pickup there. SOTR is an awesome game, and it is on Plus Extra, but only the base game is on Plus Extra, so if you want all the bonus content, which, by the way, there's a lot of it, you gotta pick up the Definitive Edition. Rayman Legends is at $4. Definitely check that out. Great platformer there. Rise of the Tomb Raider 20-year celebration is at $5.99. Great deal there. ROTR is, in my opinion, the best one of the trilogy, and then Tomb Raider Definitive is at $5 as well if you want to check those out. So, again, weekend offer, smaller sale, but definitely some good stuff to be had. I do also want to reiterate that Sifu is the deal of the week, and with the final update, the free update coming out, it is down to $19.99, and you're getting a lot of value for your purchase right now, so that's something to consider picking up right now as well. Definitely give that a look. The standard edition is $19.99, and then the deluxe edition, which is kind of memes as far as the deluxe edition goes, is $25, but if you do want to check that out, that is an option as well. Couple of physical deals to note, and then we'll round out the video. Star Wars Jedi Survivor down to $33. I feel like this is a very apropos mention right now, just because, you know, the patch came out, and by the way, recently played this on PlayStation 5 for just a little bit. I wanted to try out the new patch, and it was running beautifully. So, you know, if technical worries were an issue for this game, you know, I gotta play more of it on consoles. If you guys don't know, I beat it twice on PC. I do have to, you know, play more of it on PlayStation 5, and, but from what I played, which was the initial section in Takobo, it ran really, really well, and I was shocked at how well it was running. Like, that should have been there from the get-go. So, if that version was there from the get-go, I think Jedi Survivor would have been received even better than it was, and I think most people consider it to be a great game, one of the best of the year even, but the technical limitations really held it back. But from what I can tell from the new patch, brother, it was running great. So, yeah, and I love the game. I mean, I've talked highly about this game every chance I get. I love the story. I think from a gameplay standpoint, it's a step up from Fallen Order. It's got so much more content, and yes, you're spending $33, but you're getting, if you want to do everything in this game, you're talking a legit 40-hour game, maybe even longer than that. New Game Plus is there as well. Like, there's just a lot to do in this game, and I loved it. I thought it was fantastic, and, you know, it's very rare for me, given how many games I play, to start a game and then play through it immediately right after. Like, I did that with Resident Evil 4, but Resident Evil 4 was a shorter game, and I did it with Resident Evil Village, but Resident Evil Village is a shorter game. Jedi Survivor is a pretty lengthy game, so for me to do that right off the rip, like, that's not something I usually do, so that should tell you something about how much I personally enjoyed Jedi Survivor, and I played it on PC. The version was an abomination, and I still played it twice, so, you know, figure that one out. But lastly, I do want to give a shout out to Dead Island 2 Day 1 Edition. It's $28. It came out at the end of April for $70. You know, a couple months later, it's down, you know, well over 50% off. I think this is closer to 60% off. So, yeah, sizable discount here. Definitely, I mean, if you've been wanting to pick it up, $28 seems like a good price to me. But that'll do it for me. Again, weekend offer sale running on the PlayStation Store right now. Go check that out. Sifu on sale as well. Jedi Survivor, Dead Island 2. Links to everything, as always, in the description box below. As always, sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.